Hello everybody and welcome back to another trip report. Today I'm here at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport. As you can probably notice, I'm at Virgin Australia Terminal, or Terminal 3. And today I'm going to be flying from here in Melbourne, west or northwest, over to Adelaide in South Australia, aboard one of their 737s. But yeah, now that we're in the terminal, let's go and check in. You have the option of self-checking kiosks, and it looks to me like they have removed the desk service, which I don't really mind because it's quite easy doing this. I don't need to drop bags, but there is self-bag drop as well, and plenty of people to help you if you have any trouble. Anyways, let's check in. Also, there's a few flights cancelled at the moment due to COVID staff shortages. Also, this is my first time actually flying out of this terminal here at Terminal 3, because I have flown out of it a while ago, but they've actually refurbished it since then. Anyways, as you can probably see, check-in now complete. I have my boarding pass. Yeah, it's quite busy here, so anyways, let's just go and find security. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I have arrived here before. Yeah, I was just saying, I'm pretty sure that down here is security. There's actually like a mini food court. It would appear that they're still renovating this terminal, but you'll have to go that way for the gates and security. If occasionally Virgin do fly out of Terminal 4, which is normally used by Jetstar and Rex, which is why that sign is there. But today, ours is not. It's at Gate 2, which is just down there. But there is a cafe here, also a WH Smith. Anyways, let's go through security. Through security, pretty quick. Did have to take out laptops and tablets and stuff like that. Anyways, it's quite a small departure area here, like it's quite narrow, but there are a couple cafes, and there's also a boost juice which I'll probably get later, and plenty of plane spotting to do. As we are next to the international terminal, it's pretty easy to see a lot of big planes. As you can see just here, there's a plane taxiing in. You have a Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. To the left, a Qantas A330-300. And to the left of that, a Malaysian A330-300 also. Anyways, got a couple hours or so until my flight, so let's go and kill some time. Like Qantas and Jetstar do offer pretty much their version of a Fly Well pack, which includes one wipe and a mask. Now, after a nice time watching a plane get their passengers on board, just heading over here to boost use, which, yep, it is open. And our gate is also just there, but our plane won't be arriving for another 20 minutes or 25. Our plane has arrived in today. However, this plane pulling out of Gate 2, which is just there, is not ours. It's interesting how this plane has been sitting in that gate for about an hour, and it hasn't been towed out until now, and our plane is just back there, waiting for that plane to be towed. So I don't think that's very efficient, but yeah, our plane that should be coming in here shortly. Just fact checked what I said before, and in fact, the plane that was just getting towed out has been there for 2 days, so I don't know why in the world it hasn't moved sooner. Our plane's just pulling in now. The plane that just left from the gate that was being towed was actually a passenger flight, I just realised, but it was leaving half an hour late, which is why It was only just getting tugged out. I still don't know why they only leave like a 40-minute gap anyway, but that's another story. Anyways, our plane for today is VH-VUG. This is a 2006 built Boeing 737-800, delivered brand new to Virgin Blue, which is now Virgin Australia. Also, you can notice, compared to some newer ones that have been in the terminal, the paint on the back clearly hasn't been redone very often, if at all, since it was built or repainted into the Virgin Australia livery from the Virgin Blue. Anyways, this plane will be taking us over to Adelaide. Should be boarding in around 30 minutes. Now, just here at Gate 2, as we have just commenced boarding, there is the classic big queue with Virgin Australia. I have noticed recently that there's often a really long queue and people seem to line up 10 minutes before. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, because most of them have been here for 10 minutes now and we've only just started boarding. Anyways, let's go ahead and board. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's board. Nice jet bridge, however, because we're in the back 15 rows, we will have to go down those stairs onto the ramp, or the tarmac. See, just here. Thank you very much. Okay, the Virgin Australia 737-800 has probably about 160 economy seats in a 3-3 configuration and 8 business class in a 2-2 configuration. My seat for today is 24A. On the left side of the aircraft when boarding from the back, and just here you have a nice view of the back of the wing, and yeah, we'll go through the seat features in a few minutes. Now that I'm on board, let's go through the seat features of this aircraft. Well, first up, legroom. It's pretty good. It's actually just standard, but it is better than Qantas, and yeah, so that's a plus, same as Rex and the Jetstar Dreamliner. Then you have the seat back pocket here, as well as a personal one to put your stuff, and then in the other one there's safety instructions, a mid-air menu, because they don't serve free food anymore. They do drinks, but some drinks. Then they have a seat bag here. This seat back pocket does appear to be quite dirty. It's got a lot of stains, which looks like water or milk, like that, so I don't think that's been wiped down. Also, the tray table is surprisingly pretty clean. I can see something there, but I think that's just a stain. That looks really good. It's in a fixed position, but it's a really nice size. And then the headrest is, well, it exists, but it's the opposite of easy to move because it's very thin. Like, you can squish it really well, except for a tiny piece of metal or something, which is where you bend it in the middle. But yeah, also very stiff. And on the side here, probably the least impressive part because of COVID, we have a couple stains here and then some marks of what appears to be some chewed up potato chips. But yeah, overall, despite the stains and that, it's actually a pretty good seat, and the actual seat itself is quite comfy too. And there's of course individual air vents, and you can push the headrests up and down. Well, you're meant to be able to. Oh, and also the seat does look a little bit battered, and I don't know what's going on down there, but that doesn't look particularly appealing or nice.
Good afternoon once again, everyone.
Also, I just checked a seat map, and it looks like every non-Economy X seat and half the Economy X seats are full today. So we've got a very full flight. Also, I find every single time, or recently anyway, that I've flown Virgin, somehow everyone always seems to bring too much baggage, and they can't fit it in the overhead lockers. Now time for pushback.
Cabin crew, on belts and cross check.
Welcome aboard. It's great to have you with us. At Virgin Australia, your health and safety come first, so we appreciate you giving us. Just make sure it covers your nose and mouth and that you keep it on throughout the flight. If you do forget, we'll give you a gentle reminder. Next, let's make sure your seatbelt is done up. It should sit low and tight across your hips. To fasten, push the ends together until they click, then adjust the strap so it fits well. If we do need oxygen, masks will drop from the unit above you. Immediately grab and pull the mask down to get the oxygen flowing. Next, remove your face mask, then place the oxygen will now need to be put away. And if you lose your device, don't move the seat. Just let us know and we'll take care of it. Finally, make sure your seat is upright, window blinds are open, tray tables put away, and all devices are unplugged. From everyone here at Virgin Australia, thanks for flying with us. Okay, let's fly.
After a bit of a wait for that Dreamliner in the background to take off, and a couple others, now time for takeoff. Also, you can see some cool planes in the background there. On this occasion, it wasn't working because I was using a VPN, so just be mindful of that in the future, and consider turning it off if your Wi-Fi is not working. Crew now coming around to do the food and drink service, so that's good, and I will be purchasing just a drink from the mid-air menu. Tea, coffee and water is free, as it says there, but here's the mid-air menu, which you can pause and read if you want to see more. And then on the back you have a whole lot of deals. I've said it before in my previous reviews, some of the things are really well priced. For instance, a muffin, I think $5 is not bad, or some of these chips and stuff. And particularly the drinks are pretty good, but I don't know why anyone would pay, unless you're desperate, $5 for a Kit Kat.
terminal right on 3 o'clock. Bad afternoon, clear skies, 27 degrees. Thanks for flying the Virgin Australia. Hope you enjoyed the journey. Enjoy the afternoon. And look forward to seeing what next time you fly. Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
I'm just trying to drink my jasmine tea that I bought for $4. Not too bad. Nothing amazing though. Just trying to finish it before it spills everywhere.
And to keep the aisle and exits clear, place your bags under the
As you've probably figured out by now, we have just started our descent into Adelaide International Airport and should be arriving right on time despite leaving 15 minutes late. It's been ascend and the start of the descent, or still the descent, is a little bit bumpy, but other than that it's been a pretty smooth flight. Also, the cabin crew are very friendly, and I was trying to open the Virgin Australia Entertain app, but apparently asked one of the crew and they said that it's probably just not updated. Should be landing in about 15 to 20 minutes. The cabin lights have been dimmed for landing. I'm just starting to turn towards Adelaide International Airport, and we will be landing from the east, I believe, today. That runway in the background there is the runway that we're aiming for. Since I last spoke to you guys, we have been experiencing a bit of quite a bit of turbulence, sort of up and down motion as opposed to side, but a bit of everything still. Excuse that, sorry, that's the turbulence. Getting a view, that's Adelaide City in the background, as well as the Adelaide Oval.
Good afternoon and welcome to Adelaide, where the local time is 5 to 3, and we'll be getting you to your gate on ahead of schedule. For everyone's safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened.
By ahead of schedule, she means like 2 minutes.
When you open the lockers above, and make sure you have
Probably be disembarking right on time, if not a couple minutes late. Not that that would be considered as late.
We'll be leaving through the front and back door. If you're leaving through the back door, you will have stairs to go down.
Also in the background you can see a Qatar A350, which is cool. I think it comes in 2 or 3 times a week into Adelaide. Anyways, welcome to Adelaide. Thank you. It's a lot warmer here in Adelaide. Now that I'm off the plane, it's time to conclude this trip report. Well, at Melbourne Airport, the Virgin Terminal certainly wasn't anything special. The food and drink options were okay, but yeah, I wouldn't say that it's any worse or anything than the Qantas terminal, or maybe only a tiny bit. And then on the plane, boarding was quite chaotic, but it was fine, and it just seemed a little bit disorganised, but that's okay. And then on board, after waiting for a while for the bags to be put in the overhead lockers, we got off the runway, or off the ground, only 15 minutes late, which isn't too bad. And yeah, the cabin crew were really actually quite friendly, happy to help me try and fix my app, which apparently it was fully updated, so I don't know what's going on there. The seat wasn't particularly clean. It could have been worse. Easily could have been a lot better though. But yeah, overall, Virgin normally have the same price as Rex. Therefore, I would say probably not worth the price. So probably should fly Rex if it's the same price. Otherwise, Virgin is a better option. Sorry, is a fine option, particularly if the times suit you more. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching today's video. I've got to go check in for my next flight. But yeah, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in my next video.